Welcome along. Today, we're jumping into something a bit different, a really unique album quest. It's inspired by this great blog series from Greensterox called The World Cup of Music.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a fascinating idea.
Isn't it? The concept is, well, pretty straightforward but brilliant. You take your albums, chuck them into random groups of 4.
Okay.
Then you listen, like really listen, rank them 1 to 4. Top 2 go through, bottom 2 out.
A proper tournament bracket for your music collection.
Exactly. It forces you to, really engage with stuff you might not have heard in ages.
And what's really cool about it, I think, is how personal it is, this whole one man's mission thing.
Right.
It's not about finding some objective best album ever. It's about your best album. It kind of forces you to figure out or maybe even defend your own taste.
Yeah, put structure around something that's usually just feeling.
Exactly. It's competitive, sure, but deeply personal competition.
Which brings us to today's specific album quest. We're looking at Group 25 from Greensterox's run, and it's quite a mix.
Okay, who's in the running?
We've got Turn Back the Clock by Johnny Hates Jazz.
Oh, okay, 80s pop.
Yep. Then Anastacia by Anastacia.
Right, self-titled one.
U2's The Unforgettable Fire.
A classic.
And Mark Knopfler's soundtrack for The Princess Bride.
Wow, okay. That is an eclectic group. Soundtrack versus studio albums, different decades. Interesting.
Definitely an interesting matchup. So let's dig into what Greensterox thought. First, U2, The Unforgettable Fire, described as classy, if a little slow in places, which, makes sense for that album. It was definitely a moodier turn for them.
Yeah, more atmospheric, less overtly punchy than their earlier stuff, maybe, apart from Pride, obviously.
Right. Pride in the Name of Love is the huge hit, the anthem. But the rest of the album asks for a bit more patience, maybe. A deeper listen.
For sure. But that slowness is part of its character, isn't it? It's deliberate. It wasn't seen as a flaw, more like a stylistic choice.
Good point. Okay, then there's Anastacia's album. Greensterox called it pretty good, highlighting Outside Alone.
Which is a great track.
It is. And the notes mention that most of it was co-written with Glenn Ballard.
Ah, okay. Now that's interesting. Ballard's got that Midas touch, hasn't he? He really knows how to craft a sound, give it that commercial sheen, but with depth.
Yeah, his involvement is definitely a key factor in that album's sound and success, I'd say. Explains that polish.
Strong collaboration there.
So, moving on to Mark Knopfler's Princess Bride score.
Right, the outlier maybe?
Well, Greensterox thought so. Called it charming, if a little too soundtracky.
Laughs, slightly soundtracky, yeah, I get that.
And ultimately felt it was clearly weaker in this specific group for this kind of head-to-head.
And that raises a really interesting question for these album quests, doesn't it? How do you compare a film score, something meant to support visuals, against, a regular studio album designed to stand completely on its own?
Knopfler's guitar work is beautiful. It captures the film perfectly, that sort of whimsical fairy tale feel.
Totally. It's brilliant as a soundtrack.
But listening to it purely as an album, without the movie, it's just a different experience, isn't it?
Very different. Its job is to serve the film first. So, yeah, judging it alongside U2 or Anastacia is tough. Different goals entirely.
Which leaves us with Johnny Hates Jazz, Turn Back the Clock.
Yeah.
This one seemed to really connect. Described simply as lovable.
Blast lovable. I like that.
It's got that classic title track, which is a proper tearjerker. Opens with Shattered Dreams, which everyone knows.
Oh, yeah. Huge hit.
And then packed with other solid pop songs like Don't Say It's Love, Heart of Gold, I Don't Want to Be a Hero. Just really strong, sophisticated late 80s pop.
Polished, great hooks. Yeah, I can see why that would resonate. It's unashamedly pop, but really well crafted.
Definitely. So after all that listening, all that deliberation, what was the verdict for Group 25? How did Greensterox rank them?
Okay, the moment of truth.
Results are in. Taking the top spot, first place, was U2's The Unforgettable Fire.
Okay, makes sense. A heavyweight.
And right behind them, grabbing second place and also moving on, was Johnny Hates Jazz with Turn Back the Clock.
Ah, interesting. So the lovable pop album made it through.
It did. Which means, unfortunately for them, in this quest, Anastacia came in third, and Mark Knopfler's Princess Bride finished fourth. So they're both knocked out.
Wow. U2 and Johnny Hates Jazz. That's quite a pairing to advance.
Isn't it?
It really makes you think, though, what actually makes an album a winner in your own personal quest? Is it the standout singles? Or is it the overall flow, the mood of the whole thing? How much does that personal connection or even just nostalgia play into it?
Like, why does one album grab you more than another, especially when they're so different?
Exactly. What elevates an album to champion status just for you? There's no single right answer, is there?
No, absolutely not. And that's a great thought to maybe leave you, the listener, with.
Yeah.
We really hope hearing about this album quest might inspire you to maybe try something similar. Grab 4 of your own favorites, give them a focused listen.
See what happens.
Yeah. See which ones come out on top for you. It's a great way to rediscover your own music.
Definitely worth trying.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Until next time, keep listening.